It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and today we're gonna talk about the accessories on the Yamaha Ténéré 700 Rally Edition. Last week I uploaded my dad's impression of the Ténéré 700 and yeah, that was last week. So now we're gonna talk about the accessories in a separate video because there is a lot of them. Dad, hello.
Hi.
Thanks for doing another video with me. Of course I say it's been a week, but it's just the same day for us. But yeah, are you happy with the accessories?
With some of them.
Yes. You're not happy with all of them?
No.
Okay, keep watching. You'll find out. It's not only a rally edition, but my dad opted for some extra accessories, so we're gonna go over all of them.
Let's start like the tour of the bike. Rally edition.
The golden rims.
Golden rims.
The color scheme in general.
Color scheme. I mean, that's just for show and tell. It's not really something that has to be reviewed. It's just you like it or you don't like it. So yeah, the golden rims, golden forks, blue, baby blue color, which is really classic Ténéré. The first Ténéré.
It's not baby blue. It's sky blue.
Sky blue.
Baby blue, that's something completely different.
Yeah, but I call it baby blue because I think it's funny. But like the yellow stripe, that's something the first Ténéré had, so that's something very special.
The LEDs.
LED blinkers.
The Bashplate.
Yeah, but let's go over them. So the LED blinkers, I've ridden behind you a lot and I have to say they're really bright, really good. So it just gives it that modern look, which is great. Next.
These things?
Yeah, the knee pads, so the knee grips. Do you feel them while riding?
No. If you drive slowly, it's not so important.
Yeah.
If you're going really fast, then maybe it means something.
Yeah, maybe it's more for a professional use, like people that do a lot of crazy off-road riding, then maybe it's extra handy. Okay, next.
The exhaust.
The exhaust, it's a bit hidden behind the pannier, but this exhaust, to me, it sounds great. It's got some more lower tones than the original one, I guess. When riding through tunnels and just, you know, hearing the sound, I'll cue to a clip that we recorded in a tunnel.
The standard one is also just black, regular black.
Yeah, and this is more carbon fiber look.
Yeah, the top chain guard.
Oh yeah, the chain guard is the next thing.
Yeah.
That's cool because there's Ténéré 700 on it. It's great.
Yeah, that's very important.
Very important.
And
There's no protection without that.
the regular one is just plastic.
Yeah. Next rally edition thing.
Did I mention already the
Bashplate?
Bashplate?
Yeah. No, we did not. So the Bashplate without the toolbox, because the toolbox is extra. So yeah, that's of course a given when riding off-road. I still don't have that, but yeah, it's gonna come eventually.
The seat.
Yes.
With
a long seat.
White Yamaha. Yeah, it's also specific for the rally.
A longer and higher seat.
Yep.
I mean, it's not a longer seat, it's just one big seat instead of two.
Yep.
The grips are more narrow, feel very great, very good.
And there is some structure in it.
Yeah, it really gives you some more grip. You really feel it. On the other side, there is like a little bar. And then the last rally edition thing is the radiator guard, the Aluminium Radiator guard.
Now, is all of this really necessary? Dad, what's your opinion?
No.
No, not necessary.
No.
True that it's not very necessary, but it really gives you that extra confidence, I think. Especially with the Bashplate, the crash bars. Oh no, the crash bars are extra. But like the radiator guard, you're not gonna worry about, you know, stones shooting up at you and breaking something.
Extra point. The Bashplate Also, it's very big, and it covers the catalytic converter,
Yeah.
because that's not very nice to look at, a catalytic converter. And with this Bashplate, you don't see it.
Which Rally Edition accessory do you like the most?
The color scheme,
The color scheme. Okay. Which do you like second?
the Bashplate.
The Bashplate. Okay. For what? For the confidence that it gives you and the protection?
For the looks and for the hiding of the catalytic converter.
Yeah. Okay. So mostly looks. Okay.
Yeah, but you need the Bashplate.
You say all the accessories are good quality? Like, you know, you're happy with them, with the quality?
Especially the Bashplate.
Yeah.
It's really a thick aluminum.
The Bashplate is really solid. So people are wondering, like, should I buy the Rally Edition or not? All the accessories that come with it are excellent quality. The color scheme is great, so just a personal choice, I think. But I mean, I would think it's worth it. Okay, and now the extra accessories. You have these extra steel handguards protection. They look really cool, I have to say.
I have to say also, because they blend in.
Yeah.
I didn't go for the barbusters,
Yeah.
because this is standard and this is just in front of it.
I think it's great. It's just made for the Ténéré because, you know, it's just so perfect that it comes in and it goes there, and it's, if you go full lock with the handlebars, it's not gonna go into the windshield. It's just, you know, it's
It blends
made
in.
for the Ténéré. So
Yeah, blends in.
yeah. And what do you think of the quality?
Before I buy such things, I always do a lot of research on YouTube, and it's not top quality, but for me the most important thing is the sturdiness.
Yeah.
And if it's sturdy, then okay, then it's okay for me. If some details are not perfect, yeah, okay, that's not so
The
important.
important
to
thing
me.
is if you hit a tree or a car, your hand's gonna be protected. Do you think that's the case?
Or if you fall, you fall on this. You won't break this.
Yeah, it's gonna protect the bike in general as well. Yeah. Next, the
What?
tall windscreen.
Yeah, tall windscreen.
That's an important thing, I think, when you're
Yeah.
riding like highways and.
Yeah, for my length, for my length. But the normal regular windscreen is just this high. So it's a big difference with this one. So the wind goes really, and it also has a flip like
Yeah,
that.
it goes a bit this way
So
again.
the wind goes really on top of your head. So especially when I remove my peak from my helmet, then it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's a very tall windscreen.
Yeah, not extremely tall, because you have some versions that are even taller and wider. So it's a compromise.
I will list all the names, like the brands, in the description. So we're not gonna go over every name, but it's gonna be down below. So just check there.
This is of course the standard crash bars,
Yeah, that's Yamaha.
which I'm very satisfied about.
Yeah.
People, a lot of people choose for, especially in America, they have some critics because they are not linked. The bars are not linked.
Yeah, not
but
from-
they're very, very sturdy, and they are linked. But the link is here beneath.
Yeah.
It's behind the exhaust, so they are linked, but not in the top. But here they
so
are linked.
They're linked.
They're linked below,
There, yeah.
so they're actually very sturdy, also very thick. These things.
The pegs, the wider
The foot
off-road pegs.
Because I'm rather tall, I want to be my pegs lower, and these pegs can be lowered, so I put them in the most lower position. So the problem now is normally this piece is here.
Yeah.
Just now it's more on the outside.
Yeah. So instead of here, it's here, which makes you want to fold your foot to get to the brake, and it's a bit awkward. Yeah. The
And
center
then
stand.
The center stand.
I think everybody knows what that means and what is the reason for that.
This piece, it's a lot on the outside.
Yeah.
So lose this, then this is a lot on the outside.
So if it falls, it's gonna fall on the center stand.
No, not on the center stand, but if you go if you go to single tracks and you have a tree or a branch, it will catch you
Yeah.
here. So it's a bit on the outside.
Okay.
And it's also but it's very heavy and very sturdy, and that's for me. It's also that's the most important thing, that it's sturdy. The luggage rack, the top case, the side cases. You can also buy only the top case, then all that is gone.
Yeah.
Just this piece.
So you can choose either go with all of them or just the top box.
Or just the top box.
Or just the side ones as well?
Yeah, you don't have to buy this, of course, but
Yeah.
then you have this
This
piece.
rack, yeah, it's gonna be there.
So, but when I travel in Europe, I use these aluminium panniers. But if I travel abroad or in Africa, then I won't use these. I will use soft luggage.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Europe you want to be able to close your luggage, because I experienced already that they stole things off my bike, and
Yeah, that's
you
not
don't want
fun.
that. You don't want that.
The panniers, what do you think about them? Do you think they're good, of quality, or do you have issues with them?
Yeah, the quality is good, but the closing mechanism. If you have some sand, if you do some off-road, if you have some sand in here, then they become difficult to close.
So this is a bit, it's monarchy system, so it's kind of, easy to put them on and off, but you have to keep it clean, because if you don't keep it clean, they won't close perfectly. For the key system, it's just great. It's just the same key that you start your bike with, goes in there, and there's some like extra lids on it, so it keeps it clean and there does not go any sand in there. So I think this is a good extra like little thing that's gonna keep it from breaking.
So then we have this tail tidy.
Tail
It's,
tidy.
It's Yamaha,
Yeah.
the Yamaha tail tidy. That's of course an optical thing. The regular tail is lower.
Yeah.
It's more bulkier.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
This is a bit more clean, just
it's aesthetics.
yeah. The air hawk.
The air hawk, that's also interesting if you go on all-day rides.
Yeah.
First time I bought this thing, of course I did my research on YouTube again, and it really works. So you don't have to put much air in this, but it really works for the pressure points.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy this as well, just to give myself some more height to my seat, because my seat's a bit
Yeah.
too low.
And there is no standard. The regular versions of this is rather wide, but
Yeah.
because this is a very narrow seat, this is actually a back seat option
Yeah.
for the most bikes. But I use it as the main seat because it's so narrow seat. Then this piece.
Yeah. This is just aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
And a bit for protection, but
And if you stand on the bike, your buckles and all that, it can make some scratches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
yeah, it's a little thing, but it's
If
nice.
you use a tank bag, also protection
Yeah.
for that. And of course the white logo again here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White.
What can I say? I like aesthetics.
Then the
Yeah.
GPS, but it's just something
Regular
that we took-
GPS, but with some ram mounts to put it a bit on the side.
Yeah.
So
you,
it's not.
you got a mount on the like a ram mount that goes on the steering itself. This is
Yeah.
a little thing. Yeah.
That ball here,
Yeah.
it goes in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a
Alright.
way of.
You
doing
also
it.
have the ram mount here for your phone.
Yeah.
You said to me you opted for having the phone there because there is more protection there against wind and rain, and the TOMTOM GPS is
Heavy.
pretty sturdy on its own,
Yeah, but it's also heavy.
and it's also heavy. Yeah.
If you put it here, it will come down.
Yeah.
And the phone is rather light, and so it stays here.
Okay. The levers. You got
Oh, yeah.
some special levers. What's so special about the levers?
They're shorter.
Shorter.
They're
More
adaptable.
aesthetically pleasing.
No, not that, but they're adaptable.
Yeah.
So if you can totally adapt them to your fingers.
Yeah.
You're not only comfortable, it does a lot. It does
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Okay, and it's on both sides. Here also. It's more
Ergonomical.
ergonomical for your hands, so that's a good thing. Are you happy with them?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Very happy. Okay, good. Then the toolbox is the next thing I think.
Yeah, the thing you have to know about the toolbox, you can put your tools in it, of course, but I put my lock in there because everyone knows you want to put the weighty things as low as possible. But
Yeah.
it's not watertight. If you put something in there, you have to know that it's not watertight. I also have a toolbox, but it's covered in a watertight sack.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the last thing, this extension of the how do you call that that thing?
The stand.
Stand.
Yeah.
So an extension. If you want to park the
Yeah.
bike in deep sand, of course, but in
Loose stuff.
loose
Gonna
ground.
be. It's not gonna fall over very soon.
The bigger this surface, the better.
Okay, so that were some extra accessories. I think my dad went for the full option bike, so it's just, you know, it's very pleasing while riding it. Of course, it's not all necessary, but it's just all these things come together and it makes for a really comfortable ride and a very, you know, nice feeling, I think. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, the feeling is the most important thing. You can
Yeah.
also always rationalize about everything, but it's about the feeling.
Yeah. Are there any accessories that you think like, if I could go again, I would not take this or that?
Well, the only thing I'm not certain about is about the footpegs,
The footpegs, yeah.
because they are so wide and they're so on the outside.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. Still have to get used to them.
Are there any other options for footpegs? Probably. A lot of them,
Course,
yeah.
Of course, a lot of them. But I chose for the Yamaha footpegs.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
you know, so-
So that's a good thing from this video to remember. Like if you go for footpegs, just know they're good, but they're a bit on the outside. So it's gonna be a bit awkward with your feet, but it's something you have to get used to. I think. If you have any questions, if we missed something, something we did not say, just comment down below, ask, and we'll definitely respond to him. So yeah, anything to add, Dad?
guess this movie quote. Oh no, we
The
don't
movie
do that.
quote.
We
No,
don't do that
no.
anymore.
Yeah, that's over. That's old stuff.
Mm.
So, anything to add, Dad?
The most important thing is that you love the bike that you ride with.
Yeah. Without all these accessories, this would still be a perfect bike. So, alright. Hope you enjoyed this video. And now, bye bye.